I really, really love what I do, and I think it's important what we do here.
Giving our world more smiles.
Giving the world more smiles.
Fujifilm is giving the world more smiles.
It's such a beautiful group purpose. It spans everything that we do in Fujifilm as a group. We're producing medicine. It's extremely important for a lot of people, but images, photographs, that's memories, and that can bring just as much happiness as medicine can.
Founded in Japan in 1934, Fujifilm is a global company operating in 4 business areas: healthcare, electronics, business innovation, and imaging.
Fujifilm is a growing company in a lot of ways. The Fujifilm slogan is value from innovation, and I think we're trying to extend this value through this dedication, to high quality, what was originally film and cameras, right, into products and services that people can trust.
Everything we do ensure the high quality, the high standards, 0 defects. We may be a teeny part in the supply chain, but the impact at the end is not small.
What we do is a tiny piece of a massive puzzle. If we can make someone's life even 1% better through medicines, through therapeutics, that makes a big difference to that one person. If we're doing that across the world, it just makes a huge difference.
For me, what matters is change patients' lives.
My grandpa was a man of very little words. I remember him with a camera, and then, we'll take the films to be developed and printed. And I still remember the green Fujifilm brand logo outside the store, and we'll come home with this horizontal envelope with the negatives and the prints inside, and we'll just flip through them and, find all kinds of good memories in there. It really symbolizes to me that we still keep our family values and people focus, but we're innovating so that we can bring more smiles to the world.
It's the Japanese way of work, the culture of the family way. And I know that because my dad, he used to work here for maybe 30 years. Everyone knows each other and know you can always call someone when you have trouble.
Our values are Kaizen, Gemba, and Wa, and it's very important things you should know.
The idea of Kaizen, continuous improvement, a core idea which everyone should constantly be thinking about with new technologies and AI as well.
Kaizen for me is going into something saying, we can make this better. We don't need to jump from where we are now to where we want to be in one jump, but actually saying every day when we get into work, how can we improve what we're seeing a little bit?
You're encouraged to share your ideas. We don't have to make an effort to think about how to improve something. We see something and immediately we have ideas. Oh, hey, I would think about doing it that way. What do you think? And then we discuss it and then we go for it.
Gemba, being close to where the value is created.
Gemba for me is to go out and actually go and see where the work is done. It's moving away from what you think is happening and actually going and trying to understand what is happening. By being curious, by asking questions, by showing people that you care.
So it never feels like the workers and then you have management. No, it's more like we do it together. And we together have the problems. And we together try to fix them.
The why for me is kind of when it all comes together, right? That feeling of harmony, that feeling of we've done something.
I think Fujifilm gives people the chance to bring their own spices.
I've grown so much. I've learned so much from all my colleagues because everyone is so open.
I think it's very rewarding to be part of this.
How can I help today?
I think everything we do, you can put a personal touch on it. Every batch we make, you'll probably know someone affected by that. I made something here which is for haemophiliac. My nephew, he was born severe haemophiliac, you know, so everything we do makes a difference. I think, you know, it's personal. You know, you could be helping one of your family members one day.
My mother-in-law was very sick from ALS, and it's a disease you cannot cure. She just passed away. When we had photo books and we could show those to her, the energy that we could get from those interactions, it was immense. I think it's really important that we go out in the world with that positive energy and that mindset of how can I impact someone else? How can I make someone else smile?